All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Reading the Bible series. Now, if you're new here, a couple things. One, my goal for this is to get a better understanding of the Christian religion. Number two, yes, I am Muslim. Spoiler alert. And number three, my hope is that more Christians pick up the Quran and say, well, you know what? If Muslims can read the Bible without fear or whatever it is some of you feel, then we can read the Quran and understand them better the way they're trying to understand us. Real simple, bro. No other agenda. I'm not going to be picking holes in it. This isn't ever going to be a Christian versus Muslim thing. If you do want to see that, there's more than enough on the internet. You can search it. You're not going to find it here with me. I just don't have the time, nor do I have the desire for it. So anyway, that being said, last week we left off last time on Genesis 5:31. So we're starting with Genesis 5:32, and here comes Noah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna be honest. It is hard not to bring Islam into the mix and just at least give you the Islamic perspective. I'm gonna try and minimize that, but I really can't make no promises, just because it's what I know, bro. And again, I'm not going to be making comparisons to say, oh, Islam's right, oh, Christianity this, that's not me, right? It really isn't. Again, if you want to see that, this isn't the place. I want to get full context of the Bible. I'm tired of people being like, well, the Bible says this, but then they'll leave out context. Oh, the Bible says that, but they won't mention the context. If I read it from start to finish, which, let's be real here, folks, it's going to take me a while because I'm a regular dude with a regular job. If my logic is if I read it from start to finish, then no one's really influenced me. I'm reading it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I hope some of you take it the same way when it comes to Islam. Like, please stop listening to the media. Go read the book yourself and you'll realize just how, mental most of them are. Anyway, on to the book. So 5:32, here comes Noah, and Noah was 500 years old. And Noah begat Shem, Ham, Japheth, I'm guessing. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, and the sons of God saw the daughters of men, they were fair. So hold on. The sons of God saw the daughters of men. Okay, I don't really understand that too much, because I thought, again, this is just my lack of knowledge speaking, right? I thought Jesus was the only Son of God. That's what my take of it is. So I'm curious as to, is this a different term? So that's Genesis 5:32, verse 2, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, and they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old men of renown, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Fair. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Right, so that's Genesis 5:32, verse number 6. So God basically regretted making man, essentially. Okay. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing. No one likes spiders anyway. Except for the Australians. The Australians love spiders. And the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. So he's mad that he made humans. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. So Noah is also perfect then? That mean okay, so real quick, one thing that was always told to me was that the prophets and the way it's told in Christianity are not perfect. But Genesis 5:32 verse 9 says, these are the generations of Noah, which is talking about man. Noah was just man and perfect in his generations. I mean, which is an Islamic belief, like we believe the prophets are perfect. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So does that mean, I'm looking too much into that, right? But the earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Okay. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Let's just be real here, man. I guess we're doing a flood in that case, man, because corruption is running deep on this planet right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That obviously isn't the word of the Bible, that's just the big man. But anyway, so Genesis 5:32, verse 13, and God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shall set through the side thereof with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. It's a big ark, bro. You know what I'm saying? And behold, even I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein the breath of life from under heaven and everything that is the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee, and of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after this kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee. Excuse me. And it shall be food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him. So did he. And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee and I have seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female, and of the beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and the female. Of fowls also of the air by 7s, the male and the female, to keep seed upon the face of the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days, 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from the face of the earth. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters upon the earth. Come closer, you guys, you know what I'm saying? The ark, thou and thy sons and thy wives and thy sons' wives. Good grief, I just already read that. Oh, I didn't. Almost lost my place, bro. And Noah, so Genesis 7:16, chapter 7, verse 7. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives with him, onto the ark, because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and fowls of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in two and two unto Noah unto the ark, of the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass, after 7 days, that the waters of the flood were upon the earth, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all fountains of the great deep broken up. The windows of heaven were opened, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days, 40 nights. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons, with them into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, after all the cattle after their kind, every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, after his kind, every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2, of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in, male and female, of all flesh as God. And God spoke unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I behold, I establish my covenant with you, with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl of the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there be any more of a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you, for the perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth on the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah. And of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be an husband. Dyslexia, man, you know what I'm saying? Stick with me. And he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken. And he was uncovered with his tent. So, Noah starts getting proper steaming, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, you've got an ark to build, my guy? Why? Like, this isn't time for booze. Like, please don't drink the booze, you know what I'm saying? This isn't an all-inclusive hotel. This is no time to drink booze, bro. You got an ark to build? And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brethren without. Okay, so Noah is drunk and naked in front of his sons. That's pretty much what I read, right? Okay. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. There we go. Okay, so at least they didn't leave their dad lying there mad with proper naked and that, you know what I mean? And their faces were backwards, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord, God of Shem, and Can shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant, and Noah lived after the flood 350 years. Man, Noah lived a long life, bro. And all the days of Noah were 950 years. There we go, see? And then he died. So he died at 950. Man then lived almost 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? That's impressive, man, no? Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons... I just realized, right, that the flood actually, like, killed the entire earth. Like, that everyone on earth... I didn't see... Unless I just went past it too fast. I didn't see where God flooded the entire earth and killed every single person, apart from Noah and his family. I mean, I get that it can be implied because, you know, if you're going to have two of every animal, I get that. But maybe it's later on. I'm only on Genesis 10:25, right? So let's see. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem and Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, it's the accent, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan. That sounds Punjabi, man, Javan, you know what I'm saying? And Tubal, and Meshach, and Tiras. It's funny, man, right? Because it low-key sounds Middle Eastern, you know what I'm saying? And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, man. Yo, that sounds Desi, man. I'm Pakistani for reference sake. That sounds Desi, bro. You know what I'm saying? Holy crap. And Riphath, and Togarmah, and the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Gittim, Dodanim, and by these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families and their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Phut, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Ramah, and Sabtika. And the sons of Ramah, Sheba. Come here, Chester. Come on. Sorry, puppy's right here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Here's a good boy. Come take a seat, son. Come take a seat. You want to read with me, son? You want to read with your old dad? Alright, why not? Let's see. Sons, and Ramah, Dedan, and Cush begat Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Erech, and Akkad and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Out of the land went forth Ashur, and builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth and Calah, and Resen between Nineveh and Calah, the same is a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludim, and Anamim, and Lehabim, and Naphthalim, and Pathrusim, and Kalahum, Kasluhim, out of whom came Philistine, and Toran. Alright, so these names, I'm not trying to take the piss, it is genuinely hard for me to say them. This is, first of all, I'm opening each, by the way, I'm reading each chapter as I'm doing it with you guys. So it's not as if I'm reading this 2-3 days before and preparing it. You know what I'm saying? So, stick with me. Again, I'm not trying to butcher anything. I'm just trying to do my best on it, you know what I'm saying? And the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Avradite, the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou cometh to Gerar unto Gaza. Didn't expect that. As thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Admah, and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, and their countries, and in their nations unto Shem, also the father of all children of Eber, the brother of Japheth, the elder, even to him were children born, the children of Shem, Elam, and Asur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram, and the children of Aram, Uzan, Hul, and Gether, and Mash, and Arphaxad begat Salah. Didn't expect that word to be in there either. And Salah begat Eber, and unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for his days were the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Try to be careful, no miss anything, you know what I'm saying? Look at that, see, I almost missed a whole page just because I didn't separate it properly. Maybe that's how everything is taken out of context, bro, you know what I'm saying? And Joktan begat Almadad, and Sheleph, and Hazarmath, Maveth, and Jerah, and Hadroham, and Uzal. I have to mention, Meza Uzal, just because that's a cool name, you know what I'm saying? And Diklah, and Obal, and Abimael, and Sheba. Sheba, didn't expect that either. And Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Sephar, a mount of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues and their lands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after the generations and their nations. And by these were the nations divided in earth after the flood. Okay, so these are all the folk that came after the flood. Okay, cool. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. Okay, cool. That'd be kind of handy now, man, to be honest with you, wouldn't it? Imagine going all the way to, like, Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying? And they all speak English. It'd be handy, bro, you know what I'm saying? And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east, and they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime, and they for mortar. And they said, Go to let us build a city, and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, and they will, which they have imagined to do. Go to let us go down, and their confounded language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old, and begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begat Arphaxad 500 years and begat sons and daughters. And Arphaxad lived 35 years and begat Salah. And Arphaxad lived after he begat Salah 403 years and begat sons and daughters. And Salah lived 30 years. That's it. Bila sometimes man, it's God's will, you know. And Salah lived 30 years and begat Eber. And Salah lived after he begat Eber 403 years. This is why you read on, bro. And begat sons and daughters. And Eber lived 430 years and begat Peleg. Peleg. And Eber lived after he begat Peleg 430 years and begat sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years and begat Reu. And Peleg lived after he begat Reu 209 years and begat sons and daughters. And Reu lived 230 years and begat Serug. And Reu lived after he begat Serug 207 years and begat sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years and begat Nahor. And Serug lived after he begat Nahor 200 years and begat sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 29 years and begat Terah. And Nahor lived after he begat Terah 190 years and begat sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years and begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran begat Lot. Hey, Lot's introduction, bro, is really cool, no? The story of Lot's just crazy for me, man, so like, I'm actually looking forward to that, you know? And Haran did before his father Terah in the land of his nativity, and Ur of Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai. And the name of Nahor's wife Milcah. And the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. But Sarai was barren, she had no children. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Terah were 205 years. And Terah died in Haran. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of earth be established. So Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran. And they went forth to go unto the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared unto Abram and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land. And there builded he an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him. And he removed from thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west and Hai on the east. And there he builded an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abram. And Abram journeyed, going on still towards the south. and there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, and he said unto Sarai his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. I say, pray thee, thou art my sister, and that it may be well for me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee. And it came to pass that when Abram was come into Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman that she was very fair. The princess also of Pharaoh, the princes also of Pharaoh saw her and commanded her before Pharaoh. And the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house, and he entreated Abram well for her sake. And he had sheep and oxen, and asses, and men servants and maid servants, and she asses and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is it thou hast done unto me? Why didn't thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, She is my sister? So I might have taken her to me to wife. Now therefore, behold thy wife, take her and go thy way. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. Damn. Surprising, no? And Abram went up out of Egypt, and his wife and all that he had, and Lot with him into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. And he went on his journeys from the south, even to Bethel. I'm guessing it's pronounced Bethel because it's separated. But I live near Bethel College, so it seems easier just to say Bethel. Unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning between Bethel and Hai, unto the place of the altar which he had made, there at first, and there Abram called on the name of the Lord. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen and Abram's cattle, and the herdmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta take care of the brethren. You have to take care of your brethren, bro. It's a good message right there. You know what I'm saying? Is it not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, and that it was well watered everywhere, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comes unto Zoar. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one another. I keep saying Abraham, bro. I don't mean it. It's Abram right now. Right now it's Abram. It's Abram and Lot. They're brethren. You know what I'm saying? Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. Not just sinners, exceedingly sinners. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, Lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where art thou northward, and southward, and eastward, and westward. For all the land which thou seest to thee will I give it, and to thy seed forever. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered. Arise, walk through the land in the length of it, and in the breadth of it, for I will give unto thee. Then Abram removed his tent, and came dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord. And it came to pass in the days of Armaphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elsar, Shedorlaomer, I can't say that one, bro, let's just call it what it is, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Adamah, and Shemember, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. So we're going to stop right there for the time being, ladies and gentlemen. Finished up on Genesis 14:2. Yep, 14:2. So hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gents. Like I said, I'm going to try and get more done when I have more time. It's just, you know, I've got 2 jobs. I work out, got a wife, got a pup, got things to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be more on it. But I like to finish up the same way, ladies and gents. Number one, first and foremost, if you are going to read another religious book, please treat it with respect. Please don't be that guy that's just looking for clout and tearing it apart. Also, if you're not reading to even understand it, if you're just reading it to criticize it, I think that's a bit unfair, to be honest. Because you can't then say to someone, hey, go read our book, but just be fair with that one. Don't criticize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should read each religious text with an open heart and an open mind. Otherwise, you're just being a hypocrite by saying to someone, hey, go read our book. Oh, hey, did you read our book? No. But I just criticized the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that guy, bro. If you're going to do it, do it. If you made it this bloody far somehow, man, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Let's grow on this habit, ladies and gents.